Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss the unemployment in Pakistan and what's the severe causes of unemployment. As unemployment can be defined as the people who are able for the job but do not find the job anywhere. As the unemployment rate in Pakistan will be 5.6 in 2023, in 2024 it can increase up to 5.7 and it is the indicator that it ranges up to 6% in the 2025 and above 6% later on. What are the causes of unemployment? Then there are many types of unemployment in which there are the seasonal unemployment, as the over large sector contribute to the agriculture, and there are the seasons for the agriculture that the unemployment is caused due to the seasonal change. If you look about the technological change, then there is the replace of technological advancement in the sector, as many machines do the work efficiently than the persons, and due to this the employment rate is increases as they are fired from the jobs because they are not no longer needed by the company, as the machines can work efficiently and they can perform the good work. If we look toward the others, like there is no skill and the lack of education, it also leads to the unemployment. As if you have no information about the skill and you are not skilled worker, and if you can go to any field for which you have no knowledge, then you cannot contribute a lot, and face the unemployment. If we look toward the other causes of unemployment, then the main cause of unemployment is the population growth. As the Pakistan population growth is up to the rise, as 2.5% birth rate is here, which is the high than the average birth rate, which is 1.8%. Due to this, there are a lot of peoples which cannot find the jobs, as there is the population growth in the population, and there is the demand for the job are greater, but there is not enough opportunities for the people to do the job, so that they cannot find the job anywhere, and due to this unemployment increases. If we look toward the sphere effects of unemployment, then there are many effects of unemployment, as there are when the people cannot find the job, they become they become cannot facilitate themselves, and they cannot reach the resources, as there are not the enough opportunities for the people to help their parents or their families, and due to this their poverty increases, and the poverty rate and it is also known by us that the about 40% population is below the poverty line in Pakistan. As the poverty increases, then this can cause many severe causes on the human health, as there are the crime and substance abuse, which can not affect only the individual who is unemployed, but also can affect the communities and whole the families of the unemployed. If we look toward other causes of unemployment, then it can contribute large to the destroyment in the economy, to the decline in the economic growth. As if there is a unemployment in the country, then then the peoples who are well skilled, like the doctors and engineers, they can go abroad for a brighter future, and over talented educational people are go to the abroad, and the countries which are in which they will go can directly benefit from them, but we are lack of benefit due to the unemployment. If we look toward how to overcome the unemployment, then there are many causes that government has to introduce the infrastructure techniques to cause to employ the people, as there are many infrastructure buildings or any other things are made by the government, so that the construction workers can be employed, and there are many other things that enough opportunity will be created for the population to combat the unemployment, and there are also many other measures that there is the awareness among the people, and control over the population, that can, according to the demand of the people, there are enough opportunities. And if there is a population growth in the country in a very high manner, then there is the enough competition for the in the people for the limited resources, so that they cannot compete the world. And due to this, there is also the unemployment increases. But it does not depend upon the you are on directly on the population, as there is a China, which is from one of the populated countries, but their economic growth is one of the highest. They are the economic superpowers of the world. They are. And if we look toward the India, which is also greater in population than us, but they can progress economically. So that policies are also important implemented. And foreign investment also contributes a lot to the employment, as there are the foreign investors are attracted by the country government or private investors, so that the if the foreign investors can invest in our country, then they can create the unemployment, and the people also employed due to the foreign investment. And as over a lot of the sector depends upon the agriculture. And it is also important to promote our other sectors like the tourism, IT, and many other industrialization, so that due to this the employment rate become increases. And inshallah in the near future our uh, uh, unemployment rate decline to a very low level, as there is a unemployment rate in the 2003 is very high. It is up to the 8.3%, but in the 1988 it is up to the low level, the low in the history of the Pakistan, as it can go toward the 3.23% in the in the 1988. So that we also need to process the techniques to combat the unemployment and become employed. And brain drain in Pakistan would also be prevented if the people were employed in the country, and it can directly impact the economic growth in the country.